What's poppin' y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're taking a look at yet another anime review, and today we're taking a look at another 13 episode anime review. This is Hell's Paradise. I did watch this, and I have seen this quite a while ago. I saw the sort of poster for it, and I covered it on the channel with a news video. I said I'd watch it, and I did make a couple of Lego figures for it. So, now that I've finally got back into watching anime, got back into my mojo, back into my groove, bashing out a 12 episode anime daily, or a 13 episode anime daily if we're lucky, and this was the one that caught my eye. This was the one that was next on my list, so I bashed it all out. It took me one day, and I absolutely loved it. It is such a good anime, and it is made by MAPPA, the same people that make Chainsaw Man, the same people that make One Punch Man, and the same people that make Jujutsu Kaisen, so you know this was going to be a banger as soon as it dropped, all the way back in June and July of 2023. So, without further ado, let's get into the story, and then we'll take a look at my opinions. So, Hell's Paradise. Can't say his name, sorry about that, is a ruthless assassin from the village of Iwakagu. Sorry if I butchered that and I can't say it, I do apologize. So, we already have a pretty interesting base for the anime. Nothing too interesting there, they kept it very secretive. So, we have our main character of the white-haired dude, and he's been sentenced to death, but they can't seem to kill him. They've tried to assassinate him so many times with his head chopped off, being burnt alive, being crushed, and then put in a duel. He then got a chance to earn his freedom, earn his right to be pardoned and not be punished for his crimes. That is if he survives the test of fighting in a battle royale with 100 people to be the top 10 last remaining people alive, to be sent to the island to find the elixir of life, the infinite fountain of youth, to keep the emperor alive forever so that no one can take over his kingdom. Very, very typical stuff. So the 10 are selected and they all get shipped off, each one having their own guard to protect them and make sure that they stay in line. Once they're there, one of them gets murdered, one of them tries to seduce their captain, gets killed, one of them tries to flee, one of them gets murdered, and there's like 3, 4, 5 remaining, I do believe. We have the following story of the white-haired guy who teams up with the blonde girl, and they go through this jungle of beautiful flowers, ugly-ass insects, and weird demigod creatures. They have to battle their way through the 3 segments of the island to get to the middle to find this elixir of youth. They run into a lot of trouble, not gonna lie. They run into other people they have to fight, into more powerful beings that they have to fight, and then inevitably the gods, which are basically flower creatures, which is very similar to another anime which I watched recently, which is kind of odd. However, that is just the story of the white-haired dude. We also have the story of the blonde-haired dude and his brother. His brother is the, captain, one of the sort of assassins, which are there to keep all the prisoners in check. So, obviously, he gets away with all the shit. He gets captured by one of the gods and thrown into a flower pit. This flower pit was supposed to turn them into flowers, to turn them into the elixir of life, but they climbed out and escaped. But they got mystical powers from it. They now have purple scars on their body, which are growing around them like vines, helping use them this new ability called Chi. I don't really remember, but it is a very powerful thing which helps you shoot air, or change your body, or give you massive defense. But it turns out most of these characters have been using this ability their entire life. They're just very weak with it. We have our main character with the white hair being able to use it to create fire. We have our purple hair character being able to use it to secrete poison from her skin. And we have our other female warrior who was able to use it with a breathing technique. Very Demon Slayer. And they end up getting split up, and they all have to fight their own version of this flower creature. And that's pretty much it. That's where the series ends off. I did like to keep this as brief as possible because I do want you to go and watch this series. It is such an incredible series, and I want you to go watch it. The white guy is motivated by finding his wife and going back to his wife, seeing his wife and loving his wife once more. So we obviously have the love as an important theme here in the anime, which is very important and very special. We all love a bit of love here on the YouTube channel. But the animation is flawless. I fucking love this animation style. It looks so good. There is a couple of issues I have with it, but that is practically no big deal. It's just the eyes look like they're a bit too far apart, but that is just my personal preference. Other than that, it looks fucking amazing. The fight scenes here are incredible. The world building is great as well. They're slowly revealing this like new world, this new planet to us, this new sort of place of creatures, this place of wonder and chaos, and it's slowly being revealed with new monsters and new beasts, gods, demigods coming every episode. So it's slowly building on it, and us as a viewer are being kept in the dark, just like the prisoners. So we're learning as they're learning, but obviously getting to witness the cool battles that they do and witness their thoughts and their emotions as they're fighting for their lives on this paradise island, paradise in quotation marks. But honestly, the story is so incredible. The world building is so intense. Like, I could not look away. The animation style made this place look so fucking beautiful, but it was so dangerous. And it's like that Venus flytrap thing, sort of luring you in with the beautifulity of it, and then absolutely killing you with the murderous monsters, murderous insects, and everything that's there is out to kill you. And turn you into this elixir of life, which isn't actually real and only works on plants. So their entire mission of going there is now pointless, worthless, and they just have to survive and get home. I thought that was really cool and really intense. It is such a strange anime. And from all the pictures and trailers that I saw of this, I did not expect this. I didn't see much on this anime, but I knew I wanted to watch it. And when I started watching it, I was like, right, cool, we're about like assassins, samurai, ronin, and stuff like that. But then we get to the Paradise Island, and my entire perspective, my entire sort of expectation of this was flipped on its head. It caught me so off guard, and I fucking loved it. I was so surprised with this series, and I genuinely cannot wait to watch season 2. I do believe season 2 is being developed as we speak, which should be amazing and should be out very soon. Hopefully we do get more episodes, because I do believe the 13 episode span, easily bash it out in a day, but I would have loved it to be longer. I just wanted more. Every episode, every time it finished, I was like, fuck, right, we gotta watch another one. And I ended up watching it all in one go. Normally I take breaks, like toilet breaks, drink breaks, snack breaks, play a little bit of Fortnite, make a couple of videos in between. But no, with this one, I watched it all in one go, with no breaks, and it was fucking incredible. My favorite character is the blonde-haired one. He was just so out there, and I just liked how sort of creative he was and how cool he was when he started to like master this sort of new ability. He's always been good at, like, freshly adapting to stuff. But this was insane. Like, how quickly he managed this. And he was a little badass. He was a little lone wolf. And he was always looking out for his little brother, which was so sweet. But my second favourite character was obviously the main character, the white hair. I thought his ability was cool. I thought his firepower was quite interesting. And I do want to learn more about how he was able to do that. And there is a very good power scaling thing here. There is unique abilities. It's like Nen from Hunter x Hunter, but a lot more easier to understand and a lot more easier to consume, where each like character has their own different unique way of using this ability and using this energy to help them and suit them in their combat style. And certain combat styles are more superior than others, and some are outmatched by others. Like, say you have a really strong one, but you have one weakness. If that guy with one weakness comes at you, you're fucked. And I think that's so interesting and so cool. And like all the different abilities and the mixing and the matching that you have to do in the battles to sort of work out who's got the right attack for the job. But other than that, I genuinely would watch this anime again if someone asked me to watch it with them. I'm going to give it like a solid 9 out of 10. I think it is practically near perfect. Again, I do watch it in dub. I think the voice actors smashing out the park here. The emotion on some of the characters was excellent. Some of the others were pretty bland and boring, and they just had like a straight emotion like all the way through it. But that was just their character, and it was forgivable because they've obviously been trained and hardened by life and society to sort of shut off their emotions and stay calm, cool, and collected. So it was understandable for them, but the other characters were so extreme with their emotions. It was just so chaotic and wild, and genuinely, I couldn't get enough of this anime. And do be expecting some figure reviews of these characters, because I am going to buy some figures for these. Obviously, my two favorite characters are going to be on their way very soon. But alas, it is the end of the next anime video, and I'll see you all in the next one when I watch another anime. And if you do want to see another anime review right this second, please do check out the anime review playlist, and you will be able to find them there. If you do want more content from me, from other platforms like TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, other places like that, please do check out the link in the description. And that's it. If you just want a little bit more Tyler Price in your life, there's the places you go. And I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next one. Have a nice day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.